Hey everyone, welcome to my unofficial Extinction base locations video. So, as I'm sure you could see by the thumbnail, I think I've stumbled across my most unrateable location in all my 5,000 hours on ARK. I have no idea if it's already in another YouTuber's video, so I apologize in advance if it is. But nonetheless, I hope some of these prefab bases give you an inspiration for just how much you can fit within some of these small spaces. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. Your support so far has been spectacular, so I'm very grateful to the community for that. So now let's get into it. Okay guys, so just to sort of change it up a little bit, I truly believe that what I'm about to show is probably the most overpowered unofficial base location that I've ever come across from any map. It can only be utilized on unofficial. So I'll give you the exact coordinates. It's at 00.0, which is pretty easy to remember, and basically on 57. So 0 flat 57. It's inside this, what would you call it? Corrupted caverns? Something along those lines anyway. So it's all the way down here. Too bad it's quite low, that's probably the only drawback. But inside here is probably the most overpowered rat hole base location that I've ever seen. So I've tried a variety of ways to get in, and thus far only one works, and that is placing down a cliff platform until it's just about at the height of where the V sort of dips down into its trough there, like so. But even then you still technically can't get all the way in. There's some weird invisible wall here, that's fine. So what we're going to do now is get a chair, just a wooden chair, because you're able to pick them up. So it's going to flick between you and the other side because of that weird invisible barrier we just spoke of. So once it gets to there, just look at this chair. It'll take a little bit to sort of align it properly, so if you look around most parts, it's not going to be there, but once you get to the closest point, and there it is. So I'll quickly show off the cavern itself. So this is the rat hole. It has no other alternatives to get in. It's all entirely for just that small little segment that we just saw. You might be able to get mesh bitten, maybe, but that's about as far as it goes. Now, as for where this is supposed to go, you can't do it on the side here. For some reason it counts that as a floor, so you gotta put it here at the back. And I normally just do it at the same height as the other cliff platform. That'll do. So that's all there is to it. But as you guys have seen from the previous builds and whatnot from the other locations, you can fit a lot inside these areas on unofficial. So with that, how to get out of here is just the exact opposite. So just grab the wooden chair, place it about there, I think. Almost. If I pick up the wooden chair, can I get out? No, there's still that weird invisible barrier. In order to use a chair though, you need to be standing up. So just make sure that you're properly positioned. Oh, there it is. So sit on there, and now you're out again. So it's up to you. If you're playing on unofficial, there's a good chance you've got structures plus or super structures, in which case you'll be able to just pick up this cliff plat when you're not using it, put it back down when you are using it, so on and so forth. Pretty straightforward. Just making sure you give yourself as much room as possible here so that you can stand up when you're standing underneath these arches, and just use the chair to get in and out. And yeah, that's probably the most OP base location for unofficial that I've personally ever come across. I've got no idea if this location's in other videos. I don't bother looking through, you know, tons and tons of footage from other people to find locations. If I want to make a locations video, it's probably pretty important that I go around and look for them myself, because that's sort of how you learn. And Genesis Part 2 drops very shortly, so I'll be making sure to make a base locations video for that as well, both for official and unofficial. Help keep everyone happy. If you have any feedback in regards to the video, please let me know. And oh, can I get in? Let me in. Oh, that's close. Nah, it's like some weird railing just won't let you past. That's alright. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is all that I've got in terms of Extinction. I've sort of been putting it off because I don't know the map. So I've just spent the last 8 hours looking around the map for base locations. Not really the best for official, but unofficial it's pretty decent. Most little rat holes and whatnot, you can probably get a indie forge in there. So thank you for all the support, guys. It's been awesome. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope you're gonna have a awesome day / night. See you next time.